I want to apologize in advance because I heard some of the audio from the video and it sounds like some of it kind of muffles throughout, but it's like not the entire thing. But anyway, I hope it doesn't continue happening. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back after a few months. I believe my last video was in May. Yeah, the last video I recorded was the reaction video to Sour by Olivia Rodrigo. And I was really on a roll recording these videos and putting them like every week. I even did like 4 videos in the span of 2 weeks. I was really feeling it and I was kind of on a hot streak, but I got really busy with work. I had just gotten a second job, my summer job, and I just got really busy. I kind of let that take over me and my time. I hate that I let it happen because obviously I want to release videos as often as I can, but when I have too many things kind of physically and mentally draining me, it's kind of hard to actually have the energy to record these videos because it's just so it's time consuming. And apart from that, like, you need new ideas, you need the motivation, you need um the energy. I don't know if I already said that, but the point is that I've been wanting to record for like the longest time, obviously since I last dropped that video, and I thought I'd be doing more reaction videos, but that's not really something I really want to do. It's just something that I tried out. I liked it, but I don't think I see myself creating more of those kinds of videos. But I really like these like more personal videos in a way because it's not really hard for me to be vulnerable with you guys just because um and I'm talking to myself kind of and like people who watch these videos, and I don't know exactly who watches these videos, so in a way it's like me just having conversations with myself while other people listen and learn or observe or whatever you want to call it. School starts tomorrow. Yeah, like fall semester starts tomorrow. First semester back since the pandemic, like in person. So it's exciting. The point of this video is kind of to catch you guys up a little bit on what's been going on in here and just in my daily life. So pretty much what my daily life has been looking like for the past 2.5 months, almost 3, I guess, since I started my second job. I've been working like mornings, like every morning, every night, um, and it's kind of been hard to navigate and find time for myself, especially because I become very physically exhausted. Well, just physically and mentally exhausted, and obviously a combination of just being tired overall is just the worst because all you want to do is rest and catch up on sleep and let your body kind of recover from everything that has been going on, or just your daily schedule, especially when you don't have the time. The thing is, I do have the time, or I did have the time for like things, but I just never made the time. I wouldn't. It's like partly my fault because I would sleep at like very late hours, and I knew that I needed to catch up on sleep. So in a way, it's like me. I don't know. I just have this thing where I hate sleeping early. I don't know why. I just don't like it. I don't like the idea of sleeping early for some reason. I just don't. I think ever since the pandemic started, I was sleeping like at 3 a.m. on a daily basis. So I think that kind of has followed me, but not. It's not as bad anymore because most of my morning shifts at my second job start at like 6 in the morning, and then when I do work doubles, it's like from 6 to 2:30, and then from like 3 to like 9:30 or 10. So it's like I work like 14 to 16 hour shifts when I work doubles, and it's just a whole thing. Like the checks have been nice, but yeah, like at what cost is it worth it? Because you're always tired and you just don't have time for yourself, and your mental health is a priority, but you don't prioritize it because other things seem more important. But yeah, I mean, I'm taking kind of a social media break just because I think it takes up too much of my time and too much of my mental energy. Like I think I focus too much on it on a daily basis. Like I am on like Instagram too much, Snapchat too much, Twitter, and it just takes up too much of my time. Like when I feel like I need to be productive, I like have these plans like for myself to like go exercise or go record a video or just do things for myself. But then like social media is like right there. It makes it easier to just kind of rely on social media to take a break or to like relax, to kind of ease off and relax, I guess. But I've very slowly been realizing that I'm on it way too much and it's taking up way too much of my time when I can literally be doing productive things like focusing more on my schoolwork, on like future plans, and just spending more time with my family and the people around me, and mainly just doing things for myself, like running more, which is what I love. It's like the thing that keeps me happy and keeps me feeling liberated. I feel like everybody should have something that helps them feel liberated and happy and just stress free, because I feel like if you don't have that, you kind of use things as a distraction to think that you're going to be okay or that you're doing fine or that if something's bothering, like a distraction will kind of just help push that away when it's obviously just going to come back to you. But it's a whole thing. I just think that it's just easier for me to like not rely on those apps for happiness and for reassurance and for validation and overall satisfaction, because I just know that it's really not all that. Like there's more to life than being on your phone, and it's just hard to kind of understand that or kind of go through with it when like your phone is part of your daily life. Like you use it to communicate with other people, and it's just this whole conversation that I can have about like why we should manage our time with our phones and use it healthily. But I don't know, even like I can't really have a decent conversation about that because I'm still learning about it and kind of going through this process of learning why it's better to balance use like your phone time with your personal time. And I think that's just something that's going to help me in the long run, just actually make time for myself and get things done and just be a more productive human being. So it's all about time management overall. So I want to see how this kind of helps me out in a way. Like I'm still going to be making YouTube videos. Like I don't count that as like being on social media because I do this for myself. I'm doing it as like kind of a form of therapy, but then again, like because it's something that I'm still very passionate about. It's something that I want to continue doing for myself and hopefully for people who enjoy my videos. This video will cut to me getting something to eat or drink, probably drink, but yeah, it'll cut now. I'm back and I stopped by. If you've watched my boba YouTube video, then you'll know that Icebox is a really good boba place, and I highly recommend it. I'm all for it. Ah, damn it, I didn't even show you. Anyway, I think the social media break is really going to help me kind of get in a better mental state of mind. Does that make sense? Mental state of mind. Anyway, become better up here. I feel like not having to focus on worrying about other people's lives or posting about my life and just thinking that I have to keep people in check about my life. Things like that have no real meaning behind them, no like important meaning, no reason as to why we should even be worrying about things like that. But overall, I just think it's going to help me not rely too much on like social media to just improve as a person, because obviously there's ways that you can improve without social media, which is just taking care of yourself and your mental health, sorry, and your physical health. Not that good shit, but I mean the point is that I love my alone time. Like, it's crazy because I always think about how I've been single for a while, and even when I was in a relationship, it was long distance, so in a way I still kind of felt alone, like physically, obviously, but it's something that I've kind of been used to for like the longest time now, and it's not something that I realized I enjoyed so much until like this entire year, this year, and like this past I guess just these past 2 years, because all I've been doing is reflecting and trying to grow. And even when I fall back, I always try to find ways to, just grow, because like that's like the most important part in someone's life, is growing and learning and just moving forward, even when shit like feels really fucking tough, and just like when it feels impossible to get better. Like, you're not gonna get better if you don't want to get better. You can't expect other people to be there for you and be your support through all of it, because that's not how it works. It's like people struggling with addiction. People who struggle with addiction won't get better unless they want to get better. You can find help for them and expect other people to help them, but at the end of the day, it's in that person's hands to want to get better. So once just in general, I mean, like, talking generally now, you won't get better unless you want to get better. That's how life is. It's always about wanting to improve, whether it's like at work, school, like sports, just getting better at hobbies, things like that. Like, it doesn't really matter. It kind of applies to everything that we do. But yeah, I'm really, 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 really happy with the fact that I myself decided to do this for myself. It was like it just all happened kind of too quickly, because it was just one night where I was like, "Fuck, man! Like, is this really life? Like, this social media shit, like, so tiring. Like, why do we all have to put on a facade and pretend to like fucking be happy, or not even be happy, just pretend to like think that social media is like cool, and that you need to post everything, and that everybody's opinions about you matter, things like that. Like, I hate that so much, and I feel like I've let that kind of navigate my social life sometimes too, because I seek validation for no reason when even when I do get insecure about certain things about myself. Like, I don't let that kind of like reflect on the kind of person that I am, because I know I'm a strong person. I know that I don't really seek validation when it's not needed, like, I don't need to seek validation for anything, because I'm confident in who I am and the person that I've become. Like, these past few years makes me happy thinking of the kind of growth that I've been able to just go through, because it's not easy, and I'm just happy that I'm able to realize that for myself and give myself what I need, even when it's hard. I'm just happy with the decisions that I've been making recently. I think it's important to be vulnerable and transparent with people who watch these videos and get to know me, the real me. I don't know, I just want everybody to know me for me. I mean, we're human. We go through shit. Like, I don't know. It's just important to have conversations. Put in the work yourself, and surround yourself by people who matter and people who love you and support you and just help you become a better person. Yeah, I mean, I've been single for like a while. I haven't even really been dating, because it's scary. I don't know. I feel like I have these expectations, and when they don't happen, I'm really like thrown off, because I feel like it's so hard to find something. But like, even then, I'm not looking for anything. Like, if it happens, it happens. Don't force shit. Being surrounded by people who are in relationships, and it makes you feel lonely and all sometimes, but then you realize that, hey, like, if it's not your time, it's not your time. Like, you don't need to have someone if you don't need someone. Like, You shouldn't need anyone. You know, it's good to have someone, but the point of having someone is because you like each other, love each other, and want to grow together and whatever, all that cute, cheesy stuff. But I don't want to just date anyone just because I want to date, you know? It's something that I've been telling myself for like the longest time, especially since the last relationship that I was in. And it sucks. It sucks having to actually have to go through a breakup or a break or just something like that in order for you to understand the importance of having alone time and growing as an individual and knowing what you want and knowing what's best for you, because at the end of the day, it's all that really matters. You should just really appreciate what you have within yourself. It's all important. It's all what will keep us going and moving and growing. I feel like I'm being really repetitive, so I'm going to end the video now. But I appreciate all the love and support. And again, I'm sorry for not posting in such a long time. I'm really going to try not to have all these like weird little breaks that are holding me back. So again, thank you for watching. Please like this video. Please share this video with your friends and family members and maybe people that you think will like this video and maybe just like me as a creator. Please subscribe. I'm really trying to hit 100 sometime. I've been saying this for like the past 5 videos. I fucking hate endings, man. Just thank you. Please like and subscribe and share and wait for the next one. Hopefully it'll be soon because I'm really trying to create more and more and more without taking these weird breaks. Thank you. Bye.